And now for more messages with Carla Mae.
Tell me your name.
Susan.
Susan. Cynthia, did you want to move?
Do I need to switch with him?
No, not here on the table, on the couch. But do you want to move your physical house?
God, yes.
Okay, this is what, before I went to Susan, this is what they said. For God's sakes, tell her she's moving. So you're going to move.
Thank you.
It may take 6 months, maybe even a year before it happens, and I'm sorry, but you're going to move. Okay? Just to be so worried about it. You're like, tell her, she's dying. Okay. There's a man on the other side. He's connected to your dad. Are you her dad? Yes or no? If this isn't your dad, it's got to be your dad's dad, because it's that dad energy is. I'm hearing dad yelled at me in my head. So what's going on? Is there something going on with your dad? No, is your dad's dad on the other side of the fence? Dad. Why are you yelling dad at me? Did you just recently seen your dad? Do you need to go see your dad?
I've recently seen him.
Okay, your dad's father. I'm seeing like a hospital room. I'm seeing it's a hospital room. I'm seeing a hospital room. Was he in the hospital before he crossed over? I don't think he crossed there, but he's in the hospital is what he's saying. Is that right?
Yes.
And your dad's the one who's talking to me, and I keep seeing an E or an F with him, but it's a E or F. Who would have a name like that on the other side? With me on the other side is what he said.
My husband's my married name is Furman, and my husband, who is a dad of my 2 children, is Furman, and he passed away.
Oh my gosh, that's why I was hearing dad screamed at me.
So I was wondering.
Oh, I have goosebumps from head to toe when you said that. Okay, so no wonder I was hearing dad. Why would I see buffalo and cheese? I'm seeing fresh mozzarella buffalo cheese.
I gave my kid's babysitter money to buy a pizza.
Oh, because he said
pizza.
Today. He was saying today.
Today.
Okay.
That's right.
I think that your husband is letting you know he's okay. And now, did he have something wrong with his chest? Because my respiratory is doing really weird, funky things. A tube. Did you just recently have to do something with a tube?
Well, yes, because his dad had an emergency rescue when we were out of town with him a week ago, and the ambulance came and put a tube down his throat. That's his dad, but he hasn't crossed over.
Okay.
He's still.
But he's letting you know he's aware of what's going on. He's showing me that tube clear as day. Okay.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Do you have an anniversary or birthday coming up? I'm seeing a big date ahead of you.
September would have been our anniversary, 17th anniversary.
That's coming up. Is it 2 kids that you have? Did you lose a child?
No.
What's the last pregnancy on the other side that you was talking about?
Yeah, well, we had, the first pregnancy had a twin, but it was just nothing really. It was basically, didn't go too long at all, like a week or 2.
Well,
but it was obviously
3
there.
babies. Do you have something big that happened with you?
He died in February. Last time I saw him was February 22nd. 222.
There's 2, but I think y'all.
That's when my mother died.
Shazam!
22nd.
And my husband died on the 23rd. But it was
But okay.
222, and you.
He actually crossed twice. Your husband said he crossed twice.
That could be.
The only thing he told me, honey, was with the respiratory. I could just feel really funky, weird things with my respiratory. He obviously lingered. If he's showing me G22, but it was the 23rd, and if he crossed twice, obviously it had to take a while for that to happen. But I think that whatever happened to him was relatively quick. That started the whole thing.
It happened in an instant.
Right? He doesn't like you to revisit that in your mind. You must think about it a lot. Why do you have so many regrets? You shouldn't regret that. You shouldn't feel guilty. If you have guilt with that, you should not feel guilt, because he just says don't do that. Think of the happy times you have with him, because he sees you, Susan. He sees you by your color, and when you're in a happy mood, you're more peach, a lighter color. You have a lot of me issues going on, self-worth. Who am I? Sense of who you are, self-esteem issues going on, and they must have flared up because he just showed real big. So did that just happen? Yeah. Well, let me just tell you something. You have life lessons that your angel, your guardian angel, is bringing to you. You might as well just suck it up and go through it, because it's not going to go away. Ask God to guide your words and give you words and help you not pass out, and then just go deal with it. Otherwise, you're going to have it happen to you over and over and over again. I mean, he's saying 10. Let's say 10 months from now, you're going to be feeling much better and much more at peace with who you are. Okay. Did he just recently cross over? He feels very new over on the other side.
February.
Yeah. Oh, this February. You know, he said it's unbelievable where he is. It's unbelievable. You should rent that movie, What Dreams May Come, so you can get an idea of what it's like on the other side. And Elsie, you showed me a rose. Did you save a rose, and did you do something special with it? Are the petals of the rose that you kept? Mm-hmm. He likes it. Mm-hmm. Did he not smell, or why is he doing this?
Sinus problems.
Oh. Like he was saying, I like the rose, but I wouldn't smell him. That's kind of what he was saying. He's around you. Okay.
And coming up next on Messages with Carla Mae.
Do you feel someone touch your back? Do you feel someone stand up behind you or walk up behind you? He said it was him. He said I touched her.
It was probably about 3 or 4 minutes before she asked that question, and I just thought it was a spring in the couch behind me. I felt something sort of mid-back on the right side.